MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour, wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch. Fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-2.
Ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Gurriel takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Blue Jays go down in order. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Tanner Roark gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
So digging in now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2-1.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Fouled off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. 0-2 now. Bichette tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. In there. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Chavis is 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is Fisher, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball well outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Set. Here's the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 home.
No.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
the right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Popped up. Guerrero is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. Now in the box, Rowdy Tellez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Up next is Danny Jansen.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Derek Fisher is on deck. The 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set, and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And it's fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Panik, a former New York Met. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the
Bottom
Red
of the
Sox,
inning now. Now to the plate,
second
Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And the pitch. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Second home run early in the year, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Now another one hit deep to left, and it bangs off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Michael Chavis. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Hernandez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, or 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Chase Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 22, Chase Anderson.
Christian Vasquez will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Still only one out in the inning. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Ball, no.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. The tag gets one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 6-1. Leading off the inning, Lourdes Gurriel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette.
Ball one.
Ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0 to count.
Now the 2-0 outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 15, Randall Griffith.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail 6-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there, no balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic's got it. One away.
Out.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's on his horse. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball one. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 5. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. 1-1. Bradley runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And Jansen's got his man at second. One and two. Here it comes.
1-2. The playing cue, 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Danny Jansen. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Derek Fisher comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Joe Panic.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panic. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Hernandez, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now batting, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bogaerts, a native of the island of Aruba. He's currently in the first year of a new 7-year contract, so he's got plenty of security in that sense going forward. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher for him right now.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is where you cash one. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Runners on first with 1 down. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The first baseman, number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Chavis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 6-1. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fisher's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall Griffith.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swung on and chopped up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pilar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Hernandez, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a two-run shot to left center, 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
43, Sam Gaviglio.
At the plate, Rafael Devers, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
No. We're playing 11. 1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. The 1-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In his career, Vasquez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Comes set with the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is home run. Will march on to the 8th, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Ready for Hansen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The pitch. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So striding forward now, Derek Fisher. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
The 0-1 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now a long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Digging in, Joe Panic. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
1 out and a runner on third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Runner at first following the error, and stepping up as the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Ryan Weber trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
65. Ryan Weber.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hernandez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1 and 2.
12, 1-2.
Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Still 2 and 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox lead it 9-2. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ha!
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
He's got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And that one, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To panic covering. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's too high.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Rendell Grichuk will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The right fielder, number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rowdy Tellez becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Into the box, Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Derek Fisher, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tanner Roark permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.